Today I wanted to talk about Lex P. The allegations of her being a side chick. And I am gonna say off the rip, y'all. Hopefully this doesn't come off as hating or anything, but I'm not a watcher of the Poor Minds podcast. I do know what it is. I have seen clips. I do know the two ladies that are on there. I think they're both beautiful black women. However, I think they're both pygmies and birds. And I don't watch it because that doesn't resonate with me. The type of guests they be having, the things that they say that come out of their mouth that I've seen in clips, I'm just like, okay, these aren't really black women that are really intellectual. I no disrespect, and they're not even looking deeply about black women. Like they're not. Like I just don't respect them like that. You know what I'm saying? Even with them going on Shannon Sharp's podcast, like why would y'all even make that choice? You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like I'm not into them. So what I saw though is I hadn't known anything about this lady Lex P, like it meant to be a side chick and stuff like that. So I had did some research, and I see somebody compile these old clips of her where she's talking about how, like, she's been a side chick and she's been was in some type of relationship with some man, for somebody else's man, mind you, for like years and years and years, right? And so I see all of these black women making videos about, okay, so because she said that, right, one of, I guess, this woman who was with this man, I'm not quite for sure if they were married or not. She wasn't very clear with that in the video clip that I saw, but nonetheless, she was married, or excuse me, she was in a relationship with this black man for like 8 years. And apparently Lex P was sleeping with her man for 6 out of those 8 years and smiling in her face because they worked at the same place. And so I'm like, clear cut, that's a bad thing. Of course, you're going to be mad at your man, or you should be, but I don't see anything wrong. Okay, thanks for coming and visiting, Amy. Um, Hopefully, you're going to be mad at your man or whatever, but I don't see anything wrong with being mad at the woman that was sleeping with your man, especially if she knew about you. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, you need to have energy for your man because he's the one that owes you something at the end of the day. But definitely, I don't see nothing wrong with you being mad at the woman that slept with your man. Oh, y'all said I'm skipping. I'm probably skipping because somebody's reporting. That means I gotta block some more people. When I end this live, I will block a whole bunch more people. Um, that's what it is. But hopefully, if you guys like the live, because it's only 700 likes, that will help like protect the live or whatever. But anywho, so I see all of these black women this morning making think pieces about Lex P, right? And talking about, oh, I like her. You not gonna talk about her. Why ain't you talking about the other women your man cheated with? Why you not just talking about that? That's what I don't like about black women, really, honestly, is that a lot of times black women, if you like somebody, or you could like a man or a woman, you turn off all critical thinking skills, and there's not a lot of empathy for black women from other black women in certain circumstances, knowing doggone well that if Lex P, if you got a man, you found out that this woman was sleeping with your man for the past 6 years, and she knew you, and she was smiling in your face, that you would be mad and in your feelings about it too. That's what I don't understand, is why always we gaslight black women about their feelings and emotions and try to act like it's not. You talking about because you like her podcast. Are you dumb? Because you like her podcast, that you want to try to protect her, the side chick, and not the woman who was wrong? And now her tears don't mean nothing. Oh, it's been years ago. She should have got over it. But if somebody told you that a trauma or something happened to you, that you should get over it, you wouldn't want to hear that. So it's just like, I just don't understand what really black women collectively want. Do you want a sisterhood? Do you want to shame black women for their emotions? Do you want to pick and choose? Is being a side chick okay as long as it's not yo man? Like, what are we talking about? Like, and I don't know how anybody could watch, like, I said no disrespect, but I don't know how anybody can watch the Poor Minds podcast and really think that these two women weren't and aren't active bird brains. I don't get it. Let me tell you something. Body says, did y'all not see her say that she was also lied to? I also saw her say that she was having relationships with people that were in relationships, and she knew it, and she didn't mind. I saw that too. Yeah. And I saw that she was in a relationship with a man who wasn't hers, smiling in that lady face. What about that? Did you see that too? But or no? Did you see that or not? And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, what? I mean, and it's crazy because you know that if it was you, you wouldn't be over here asking that question. Because Lex P is a beautiful woman. If she was sleeping with your man, you wouldn't find that funny. You wouldn't find that funny at all. Like, but once again, this is also the reason why black men, and other races of men are able to use black women and do whatever they want to do with them, because black women are willing to settle for nothing. They're willing to be a side chick. They're willing to be a situationship, or like that other lady I posted, a monogamous situationship. They're willing to be the fifth baby mama and everything else when a man don't gotta offer them nothing but dick. Nothing but dick. Somebody says, Body says, I'm not deep in parasocial relationships, so I'm not either, but you are deep into the parasocial relationship, which is the reason why you came in here and commented, because you didn't like what I said about her. You are deeply into the parasocial relationship. I am only talking about this because I feel like it's something that black women need to talk about. So what are we really talking about? Like parasocial, but you in here commenting though. Are you Lex B? If not, you're parasocial yourself. So pop me kettle, baby. What? I don't know what this Nick person is saying. What are you saying? Like, honestly. I don't even know what you're even, do you even know what you're talking about? Like, legitimately. What are you talking about? Like, it's so weird when men come in spaces where they hear and see women and start talking about stupid stuff. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about how can you be a side chick when you're like, okay, I'm a Dusty Apple, okay. My thing is, how can you say that this is the person that you love, but you're also dating other people? But they're also community P, but they're also dipping, dapping all these other people. So can we really say that this is your person? Or are you just staying because it's comfortable?
All I know is that if you're in a relationship with somebody and you live with them and you got a kid with them and y'all are on board and being in a relationship with them, and somebody else that worked with you is smiling in your face, sleeping with them, the person that's doing it is wrong. But I don't know what this has to do with what we talking about though. So are you talking about the lady that commented on Lex B and said that she was sleeping with her man, or what?
Well, I guess that lady, but just in general about side chicks in general. How can we put the blame on side chicks if it's not gonna be this side chick, it's gonna be another girl?
I never put the blame simply on side chicks. It's the blame on the side chick and the man. More focus on the man, but I think there's also should be focus on the woman if the woman knows the lady. I think that's pretty trifling and disgusting.
I mean, it is, but at the same time, I can't expect no loyalty from somebody who didn't give me loyalty.
I mean, you don't
Like,
have to expect loyalty. I'm not saying that anything, nobody has to give people loyalty. I'm saying it's bad character, period.
yeah, and this could be bad character, but that still don't make it my friend, my homegirl.
That just means that you're just trifling. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Because if you feel like you don't owe nobody nothing, so you just gonna do something that's bogus and it's poor character, that just means your character is terrible. That's
Yeah,
all. Like, I mean, I don't I don't understand why you trying to rationalize being a side chick. It
I
doesn't
didn't
matter whether they
rationalize being
know
a
you
side
or
chick.
not.
The
You
rationality
shouldn't do it
is,
because you shouldn't do it. Because it's not right.
well, it's not morally right. That's the problem.
Yes.
It's legally, you don't have to give a fuck.
Okay, it's a lot of things that you can do. Like, anything's legal if don't nobody know about it. Like, if you drop your wallet on the ground and nobody saw it but me, and it was filled with all of your rent money, and I took it, ain't nobody know. I could take it and do what I wanted to do. But is that the right thing to do? No. So, like, people that have gray areas like you, I mean, I wouldn't trust you at all.
I mean, you shouldn't. You don't know me.
I know your character because of what just came out your mouth.
And what is my character, baby?
I'm not your baby. It's terrible. It's piss poor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
He's
You go
so
ahead and you have a
sassy.
great day.
He's
You
so
had something to
sassy.
say, Brown Sugar?
Yeah, he's so sassy. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I mean,
I thought he was gay.
Okay.
I think he's gay. That's all. He's just gay.
You're calling me a dusty yapper because I believe side chicks deserve respect for being in a relationship with community.
Can I ask you your orientation, Nick? Because I don't want to call you gay and you're not. I don't want to weaponize your sexuality.
Well, I'm pansexual and I never cheated on a woman before. So
Okay, but so pansexual, so you have dated men before.
I'm dating men, women, non-binary people, trans people.
Okay, I got it. I mean, I feel like this, and this is no disrespect, but I always feel like men that take dick, those type of men are always used to a lot of times being on the side, being on the DL, doing underhanded things. So I'm really not surprised. You know what I'm saying? That you feel this way. I think a lot of men that take dick, you know what I'm saying, act like this. So because I think that's prevalent in the community. You know, men that, like I said, take dick, talk about being on the side, creeping with men on the DL, knowing that they have partners and families and all of these things. So it is what it is. Hey, body of the bot, why are you still in here? Like, I'm really confused. Didn't you just say that you don't want to be in a parasocial relationship and you're not into that? I wish you didn't block her, Brown Sugar, because I really wanted the answer to that question. Because it's just like you just said that you didn't want to be here, but yet you're here. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But like I said, anytime I have a side chick conversation and people pop out of the cut to rationalize it away and to say it's not no big deal, I already know what type of person you are. I know you would do that. And that's the reason why you think it's okay. But I can guarantee you that if somebody did it to
actually,
you,
no, I wouldn't.
you had
I
somebody
never
that
dated
you
somebody
really
that was
liked,
in a
and
relationship, so I don't have that.
then
kind of
why are you
option.
rationalizing it away? It's just like somebody when he's
Because
talking
I've been
about.
cheated on, and I didn't hate the person that my partner
That's
cheated
because
on because they're
that's because
stupid.
you're a fool.
Well,
That's
why
all.
would I hate somebody who don't give a fuck about me, don't know
I mean,
me,
you don't
didn't
have
care
to
about
hate
me?
them, but if you cool with it, it just means you a fool. That's all. Like, and I
Why
don't
would
know
I?
why
Why
people
would I
want to
be?
put
Why would
their
I be
hold
cool?
on. I don't know why people want to put their anecdotal experiences on everybody else. Just because you would do that don't mean it's right. Just because you are cool with it don't mean that it's okay. It's not cool. It's not okay. It's something wrong with you in this scenario. Not me, not Brown Sugar, not the ladies in the comments. It's something wrong with you specifically. So maybe that's something that you need to take up with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said to be more mad at the side piece than your man. And that's what I'm saying. You're giving a false narrative of what the discussion is. I never said have more energy for the side chick or the side person than your person that you with. I never said that. What I said is that person is trifling too. Now, it'd be different if they didn't know they in a relationship with your person and they didn't know that they was even in a relationship. Then at that point, they're a victim just like you. They didn't know. How could you be mad at them? That would be insane. However, if this person knows that you're in that you're in a relationship and they go ahead and engage with this person, they're trifling. I don't understand how that's not a thing. How that is not understood. That's trifling. Because why would you do that? Hey, you don't have to. Hey, if that's what you want to do, don't be mad. You know what I'm saying? But once again, I don't really look at men in a way that I look at women, because men, generally speaking, are narcissistic and emotionally and mentally broken and can't even exhibit normal human empathy. So why would I expect a man to understand? I wouldn't understand. Of course I'm not going to. You're not going to understand. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know why I'm wasting my time talking to you. Brown Sugar, you got something to say, sis? You there?
Yeah, I wanted to
Sorry, I
see.
care
Can
about
you
my
hear
man
me?
more than a side piece.
Shut up. She said I could talk. Be quiet.
Bitch,
You've
and you
had
put me
enough.
on mute, ho,
Oh,
so
then
I
shut
go.
up, bitch. You the bitch,
Ooh.
Nick. I know ain't no doggone nigga out here that's got his booty hole all stretched out like a doggone piece of pizza dough talking about calling somebody a bitch. You over here plating boo-boo for a living. If you don't get your old dookie booty up out of here, talking about you pansexual. No, you not. You're just gay. And I really wish a lot of you men that take dick would just say that instead of trying to say the other things. You sound sweeter than a bag of sugar. You sound sweeter than a piece of chocolate cake from Cheesecake Factory with all of them layers in it. Like, what are you talking about? I should have even dropped you. But you're not going to call my girl no bitch. Not, especially not when you're the one. Not when you're the one getting bent up like a pretzel. Tooted and booted. Tooted and booted. You old dick in the booty, nigga. Like, get out of here. Please don't make me read you the way you need to be. I'm a part of my French, y'all. Sorry about that. Go ahead, Brown Sugar.
That was funny, Trey. He deserved every ounce of that read. But yeah, like I've been through a situation like this where I've known somebody from high school and I started messing with this dude and she knew that me and him were messing with each other. Well, we were together and she, he was an idiot and he started messing with her and all this other stuff. But my thing is like we've known each other for years. It's just like, why would you do that to me? Like I thought that we were cool, even though like I wasn't mad. I was mad at both of them, but I was more disappointed because I'm like, dang, I knew you for a long time, and for you to go behind my back and do something horrendous like that, it's snaky behavior. Until this day, I will not. I haven't talked to her, will not talk to her. I think that she's disgusting piece of ish, just like how he is. So I don't understand why people can vouch up here and say, well, I don't owe that person no loyalty. It's just like you don't have any character, no standards for yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you know the woman, why would you want to put the woman through a bad situation? Because if the shoe was on the other foot, you'd be ready to fight the other woman for talking to your man, engaging in any sexual activity. So why, when it's your turn, all the morals go out the way? Oh, that's not my man. This, and that. Like you have a character flaw. Something is wrong with you. You are not a good person. Point blank, period. You shouldn't be messing with anybody's man, and you especially, and you know the woman. Now I can see if you don't know because these men lie and they don't tell the truth. Now, granted, if you keep moving forward after you find out that information, there's still a character flaw. But at the end of the day, it's not okay. And I don't know why people try to rationalize it's okay, because if somebody took your man, you'd be crying and wanting to fight. So it's just like the way I want to be treated is the way I want to treat other people. And if I don't get treated that way, then I have to move on respectfully for myself. I'm not trying to get even. I'm trying to elevate and rise up. And a lot of these people, like that gentleman that was there, they don't care where they put their booty hole at, where it goes. They don't have no moral compass. And that's why they'll fall for anything every single time. Thank you.
I got you, Brown Sugar, and I definitely agree. And I'm sorry you had to go through that. I'll say I don't know if this is like a hot take, but I also think there's a colorism element to this because the woman that spoke up about it is a unambiguously black, dark skinned woman talking about her experience and how she feels. And I don't think that people really care about the feelings of black women in general, but definitely not dark skinned black women for sure. And you know, Lexpi is a light skinned black woman, and I just don't like any of it. And I just don't understand how you can have a podcast that's basically built on like a sisterhood or girl power or whatever, you and your friend or whatever, and you out here having 6-year affair relationships, being a side chick to somebody else's man while you working with them and smiling in their face. Like, I think that's freaking disgusting. In my opinion, I think it's real trifling. And the fact that that man came up here, and I'm gonna have to restart the live, y'all, because I ended up blocking him. I had to go in the viewers because he reported and got like 5 restrictions on the live. So so I'm gonna end it after I say this, but I was gonna say the I like this is actually scaring me because the things that I'm seeing like a lot of black women do like are really terrifying me because it's just like I saw so many black women with the take that they didn't care about this woman who it happened to her because he cheated on her with other women. And it's just like, so what? Maybe she decided to talk about Lex because Lex is on a podcast, doggone near bragging about what happened and talking about it. Maybe that's why she's upset with her. Maybe, and people like, oh, well, she's just mad because now she's blowing and being successful. So you mean to tell me if somebody okey doke you, they smiled in your face while you was at the job for 4 years, was sleeping with your man, your family ended up breaking up, and you see them blowing up, you would be happy for them? I wish that people would be realistic and stop lying. And a lot of people put these fake moral things on, oh no, I wouldn't care. I'd say congratulations, just like that goofy that was up here. You know you wouldn't want to see them win. You know you'd be upset. Cause you'd be like, look at what she did to me, and look at all of this stuff, this praise and this blowing up that she's getting. Let me tell the world the truth about her. Like, I don't understand why people cap like this. Because I mean, maybe y'all can let me know if I'm bugging out. All I know is that, let's say, okay, I am married, but let's just say I find out that out of my almost 20-year marriage, 10 years of the marriage, my husband was sleeping with this lady that I work with. And we get divorced, I leave him, and I find out that she's like this superstar diva, and I'm seeing her everywhere. Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you what, no, I'm not gonna be happy for you, sister. And I probably am gonna say something and hope that you don't win. Is that unusual? I'm confused. Because I know that people in their real life will y'all get what I'm saying. Like, go ahead, Brown Sugar.
Yeah, I just wanted to say something real quick before you restart. Like, I don't think it's unusual at all. I found out that they went to the Crafty Crab. I don't know if heard about that. They do like seafood boils and stuff. To this day, I refuse to go. Just because I'm not mad about it, but it's just like I don't want to have to go there and think about that. So, Crafty Crab have nothing to do with it, but I'm just like F the Crafty Crab and F you, F him, all y'all. So I get it why somebody would be mad and upset that somebody is having a podcast and they trying to preach to other black women when you a 304 and you don't mind of destroying somebody else's family, but then you can sit on your high horse and pretend that you have some moral standard. I don't know. I never watched a podcast, but you're in the place to educate and elevate other women. It's deception.
I mean, I definitely agree with you for sure. And just like Zuri said in the comments, they pick and choose because I can promise you, if they found out that Lex P had been sleeping with Camel Face Jay-Z for the past 8 years, nobody would say, oh, let's protect Lex P. Oh, I don't. Y'all did it because it's a dark-skinned black woman that y'all don't know who she is, and y'all know who Lex P is. And y'all morals adjust for who you like. The same way call women weak every day on this app, right? For staying with cheating men. Oh, if you're not going to leave them, don't include us. This, that, and the third. But y'all sit there and say that Beyonce is such a strong woman and she stayed with an ugly man that cheated on her. Like, stop the games. If anybody else had did that, y'all would have ripped them to pieces. So it's just like, I really feel like a lot of black women's morality is very performative. The same way I was upset about the discussion about religion yesterday. Like, because you want to talk about all of this stuff, but all of the things that you're saying about morals and this and that is very performative. For many reasons, and I won't be messy, but that's exactly what I mean. I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it. But I want to be able to say some more stuff. So I'm going to, literally, y'all, all 14 of y'all that's in here, I'm going to end the live and restart it right then. So just know I'm coming, like, it's coming. Right back. Like, it's not going to be a delay at all. All right, y'all. I'm back. Just wanted to make sure that I get, I was to get those restrictions off, boy, because baby, hating. Okay. All right. So I'll wait for everybody to get back in. Ooh. Okay. All right, y'all. So we back at it. Wanted to talk about, once again, Lex P. And even though I'm going to put these two clips together, so I really don't have to redo it. I'm going to put both these clips together. But yeah, I mean, like I said, y'all, this whole performative morality and stuff, I'm not understanding it. I really not. And I think I'm really feeling also disgusted with black women that make excuses for other black women being harmed. Hey, how you doing? No, Emily Southern Suffering Sucker Stash and Relentlessly Me. I think that I'm just getting upset with it because I feel like the world is already against black women. And if you're a black woman and you don't have normal empathy for another black woman, then I just feel like I can't respect you. I can't respect you. I don't like you. I don't want you in my space. I don't want to have conversation with you because why in the world do you not have some type of loyalty to women that look like you when you see how we're treated? And it's not like you can pick and choose whether you're mistreated as a black woman. It's happening to all of us on some level. Even if you say, well, that doesn't happen in my personal life, social media, the abuse and all of this other stuff. So it's just like, me personally, I just can't respect women that do that. Like, I really, really, really can't. And I don't care what anyone says. Of course, the man, like I said earlier, is the person that you put the most blame on because that's your man. He shouldn't be cheating on you. However, if you are a woman and you know a man is in a relationship with a woman and you go and you creep and you do all, you're trifling too. I don't know. I'm like, oh, she don't owe me nothing. Okay. It's still trifling. It's trifling to go in there and do that. Men wouldn't be able to cheat if women didn't do it. If women didn't go along with it. If every woman said, hey, no, you got in a relationship, I'm not going to do nothing with you, then men wouldn't be able to do it. So it's just like, at some point, some women have to admit that sometimes they encourage certain behaviors in men. They do. The same way a lot of women encourage PDF files. They want a man. They need a man. They let these men come over their house and live with them and touch on their children. They give a safe space for PDF files. Or when they call all of these little black girls fast and, oh, she should have known better. Oh, I know I saw a breakdown on that David, and I think her name was Celeste case. You know, the singer David that unalived that poor kid. So they were doing a breakdown, right? And they were talking about how he had been knowing her since she was 11 and like basically essentially preying on her. And all their conversations were basically about Smex. And she was telling him like, does he care about her or whatever? And she had also had multiple ABs or whatever because, and they were talking about in the comments, oh, she was fast. She was the one that was the problem with seducing this man. And I'm thinking to myself, like, this girl passed away at 13 years old. He had been dealing with her since, at least knowing of her, since she was 11, grooming her. And y'all are calling an 11-year-old girl fast? The way the world does not give any type of accountability to, yuck. But all I'm saying is that at the end of the day, like men like that are able to flourish in the world because it's always going to be a woman making excuses for them. And that's exactly how I feel about the whole side chick and man conversation. Because if you're a side chick, you know that this is contributing to an issue, but you don't care because you're so male centered. And I really wish that that's something else we could talk about. Like a side chick, in my opinion, is an epic level pick me. Epic level. Because why in the world would you lower yourself to try to be in a relationship with a man that's not even yours? You don't think that you deserve your own man? You don't think that you deserve your own man? Like, or somebody that's about you, that's loyal to you. No, you think that you just gonna get with a man whenever he can get free and lie to his baby girl, his baby mama, excuse me. Like, what? It just doesn't make any sense to me. It just doesn't make no sense. And just like Noemily said, I definitely think there's a layer of that they get off on taking somebody man. You ain't gonna tell me that Lex P did not get off on working with that girl, smiling in her face, knowing that she was messing with her man. Like, oh, I'm messing with her man. I look better than her. I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. Ain't no way in the world you gonna tell me different. Cause, and once again, you have to be a certain type of woman to do this. I don't care what nobody say. You gotta be a certain type of woman to smile in somebody's face and knowing that you sleeping with their man and you do it for years. What? Like, what are we talking about? Legitimately. But, I don't know if I had a lot to say about this. I just know that people was going to ask me about it. So, I definitely wanted to talk about it here on a live because I got some video clips and stuff, but I don't know if this was like something that people would really want me to make a whole video about because I don't keep up with them all like that. I don't keep up with them at all. Like some people I know a little bit about, like what I was talking about, like Clarence and Queen. Like I know about them and their dynamic because there's so much clips and content about them. You know what I'm saying? I like Lex P and Poor Minds and all of that. I literally don't know nothing. I've seen them make a few clips with celebrities interviewing them, but other than that, I don't watch their podcast. I seen Lex P say some stuff. This was like, I don't know, maybe like a year or two ago. And I was like, ooh, she's a bird brain. Like, really, I was like, I would never watch that podcast. No disrespect. So I don't know nothing about them, nothing about what they got going on. So I don't think that I would be able to like really objectively speak on it, even though I did download the clips of the lady whose man Lex P was sleeping with. She told her side of the story. She told herself she didn't. She said that she didn't know. She said that she came after she had quit the job that she worked with Lex P at, came and tried to speak to her and say what's up. And Lex P acted like she didn't want to speak to her, was a deer in headlights. So, and that she said that's when she knew that she was sleeping with her man or whatever. Also, they're male-centered, jury. So a lot of men like male-centered mammies. And she's a male-centered mammy. I didn't see her talk about protect black men. We got to protect our kings and all that other stuff. And I've yet to see her, say protect black women and talk about black femicide, but she could have. Maybe I don't know, but I don't feel like she did because I feel like anytime black women speak about black femicide or things that really harm black women, black men get mad and try to cancel them. So that make me feel like all the black men that I see talk about how they like her so much and how she's so funny and how she's like a dope black woman. I already know she's not speaking about nothing that harms black women. I already know because if she did, black men wouldn't like her. They wouldn't. If she talked about black men preying on these little girls, these little 12, 11, 12, 13-year-old girls, no, black men wouldn't like you. If you talked about black femicide, black men wouldn't like you. If you talk to black women and said build your self-esteem and don't think that having a man is the end all be all and don't be a side chick, black men wouldn't like her. So, oh, y'all saying she hasn't? I'm not surprised at all. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it because black men wouldn't like her. Black men never like you. Black men never like you if you try to talk about things that affect black women and things that can help black women. They never like you. If you ever talk about black women, have some self-esteem, sister. You don't deserve to be a baby mama. You don't deserve to be cheated on. You don't deserve that. Black men be so mad. Why are you telling them black women that they should love themselves? Why are you telling them black B words they should love themselves? They shouldn't love themselves. They should let me come in and live in their house and not pay no bills, not do nothing, and cheat on them and eat all of their kids' fruit snacks and juice boxes. That's what black women deserve. Struggle love. Yeah, exactly. Just like Tykia said. If she says, hey, black women shouldn't date felons, meaning that just got out of prison. And you know what, Court? You said that she's almost 40. She's almost 40, is a mammy, been a side chick, is desperately male-centered. I already know that she want a husband, but she don't got one. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's the type of reality that women like her get. Used up and nothing. Now, like I said, she's a beautiful woman. I think both of them, I don't know the other lady name, but the other black woman that's on there, I think they're both very beautiful women. Like, I would not hate on them. I think they're both beautiful. I'm no hater. But Drea, yeah, that's right, Drea. I remember it now that you said it. Yes, I think that Lexpi and Drea, they're both beautiful women, but they both give very much bird brain. And unfortunately, a lot of black women like to hear bird brain talk. And that's something that I don't know if black women want to admit. A lot of black women love bird brain talk because they're bird brains too. Sorry. Because like I said before, there's no way I should have woke up this morning and saw all of these black women taking up for this woman being a side chick. A what? So that's what we doing now? We protecting side chicks? And not saying that once again, that you're not supposed to be mad at the man. Because you are supposed to be mad at the man. But we're glorifying side heifers now? Because you like her? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't remember. She was on. I remember I seen this clip of Lex P and Drea. I think they had. What's that dude that was with Keisha Cole? He was like a lot younger than her.
That light skinned dude that she got a baby with.
No. And it was like this Huncho.
Oh, Huncho.
I think his name is Huncho. Yeah. He was on the Poor Minds. And they was just acting so stupid. Let's see. Hold on. Brittany, you said, is she a side chick if he wasn't married? Yes. That lady said that they had a child together. They was living together. They were in a relationship. Yeah, you still a side chick. Absolutely. Especially considering the men that these women are messing with probably would never marry nobody. So this is the closest to marriage that they gonna get. Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
my thing is about that. Sorry to cut you off, Trig. I apologize.
Oh, no problem.
My thing about that is that, okay, if you don't consider people who aren't in marriages, who aren't married, and the women who put a divide in relationships, if you don't consider them side chicks, well, if a man is in a committed relationship with you, even though he is single, how are you even supposed to get to the point where you're engaged to marry if he's cheating on you? You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's not like he's dating. He's in a committed relationship with a woman. So, of course, you're a side chick.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't understand that question. But I just feel like when people ask questions like that, it's just kind of like trying to excuse the action. And no, you can't excuse the action. And once again, the man's wrong, but so is she. And all of these women waking up in the morning and seeing them defending her just made me feel sick to my stomach. Because once again, if it was your man, you was in a relationship with a man. That was your man. You really loved him. You built a family with him. That's who you want to be with. And you found out that he was sleeping with some woman that you knew at the job and she was smiling in your face. You wouldn't want to protect her. You wouldn't. But because it's not you, now it's not that big a deal. Now it's, oh, they wasn't married. Oh, it's okay. Is she really a side chick? She didn't know? No. Because I promise you, if it was your man, you'd have a problem with it. You would. And I really feel like Black women, collectively have to work on having empathy for other Black women. The world doesn't have empathy for us or respect our emotions or care about us when we cry or anything of that nature. They don't care. So my thing is that why wouldn't we at least show that empathy to each other? Why not? Why wouldn't you? Why? Because the world not going to do it. At least we can do it for each other. But it's just like I said, there's so many Black women that legitimately don't have empathy or love for someone that looks like them. Yeah, no sisterhood is real crazy to me. I don't understand it because I don't operate like that. I would never, ever sleep with somebody, man, even if I didn't know them or not. So what? I know I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. So why would you do something to somebody that you wouldn't want done to you? And I don't understand why people don't understand. You lose them, how you get them is a real thing. You lose them, how you get them. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and play these games. Let's say you end up getting a man and taking him away from his girlfriend or wife or baby mama or whoever. What do you think that man is going to do eventually to you? The same thing? I don't understand that. It's definitely, karma's definitely going to come around and spin around and go on a visit to you. For sure. For sure. But I think people act like the consequences and, reaping what you sow and things like that is not a real thing, and it is. All the energy that you put out will always come back to you in some way, shape, form, and fashion. That's the reason why she probably is by herself now. So, it is what it is. But yeah, you guys, I guess like I said, go ahead, Brown Sugar.
I wanted to ask you, did you hear about the rumors that Clay could be possibly back with, I said Clay, that May could be possibly back with Clay again? Did you hear about those blind items?
No, I did not.
Yeah, that's what's been going around. That they were seeking.
Wow, I feel like I need to wait to get confirmation, before I would speak about it on my channel. Because I other people just go. This is unrelated sort of, but other people be wanting me to report on certain things real quick. And I don't, because I didn't see so many people report on something real quick. They didn't really verify, and then it's wrong. And now you look stupid. You made this whole video and think piece about something that wasn't real. So I try not to speak about certain things until I have, a lot of proof, or I feel like I can cohesively make a reliable story about it. So that's why the Lex Speed thing, I just wanted to do a live stream about it real quick. But if I get confirmation that that's going on, I will definitely make a video about it for sure. But I hope that she would not do that. I legitimately hope that she would not. Especially when it was rumors that Clay was messing with EJ Johnson. And they got real screenshots of him liking EJ Johnson pictures. And I'm sorry. I don't know if people gonna call me H-phobic or whatever, but any man that would like EJ Johnson pictures, I believe you're not straight. I believe you're a GAY man, and I would never trust you, and I would never talk to you, because I don't know no man that don't dibble and dabble in booty activities that would ever take his fingers and hit the like button on any of EJ Johnson's pictures. EJ Johnson looks like a big overgrown man, like trying to be, I don't know, feminine on some level. It don't work. You cannot even go for the feminine aesthetic when you are 7 foot 3 million and your shoe size is an 89. Like, be freaking for real. And you got a face that only a mother could love. Like, be for real. Be freaking for real. Because AJ Johnson, that wasn't a handsome man or girl. Or girl. Either way he look it. So it's just like, if you're a man and you liking his pictures, yeah, okay. It's something wrong with you. Like, this is my opinion. But yeah, I really hope Megan is not back with Clay. I'm gonna look into that, Brown Sugar, when I get off of this live stream, but I hope not. Cause I really like Meg Thee Stallion. I love her persona. I watched her, the documentary that she had on Amazon. I like her music. I find her music very empowering. I think the music would be even better if I was single, but I'm not, so I can't totally get into my bag. Because it's like I'm in a loving relationship, but I be singing Plan B when I'm in the gym, all with my full chest, okay? And so I really, really do like her. I think she's beautiful. I think she's strong. But honestly, I would lose a little bit of respect for her if she popped back out with Clay. I really would. I would lose some respect for her. Cause I'd be like, if you was gonna do that, you could have got back with Party. You could have got back with Moneybagg or any of these other dudes. Why would you get back with him? Like, I don't know. It would just hurt my feelings. I would still like her. You know what I'm saying? But I would lose some respect. You know what I'm saying? I really would. So I hope it's not true. I really do.
I hope so too. It will break my heart, and especially because I really want the best for her. I don't want her in a situation with the man. Especially his friend came out and said that he believed that she was ghetto and all that other stuff, and especially the EJ thing. Like, I wouldn't go back to a man who was saying things like that behind my back. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that it's a lie, but if it's true, I'm gonna be hurt.
Yeah. I mean, I totally agree with you. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We don't know her. We can't, affect her decision making at all. But I hope not. For real. But I mean, yeah. But I'm definitely gonna deep dive into that when I get off of here, y'all. But I mean, that's really all I had to say about the Lex P situation. I agree, Navi. But yeah, that's all I really had to say about the Lex P situation. I just wanted to put this up, like I said, as a live stream because I know people are gonna ask me about it, and because I don't have all of this stuff just came out, I'm thinking. So I would rather wait to see if I could maybe get a clip of Lex P discussing it, and then maybe get confirmation out of her mouth on some things, and then maybe I might make a video about it at that time. But right now, I feel like it's too much, he say, she say, for me to I feel like make a reliable video, because I do like to, make a factual video with factual stuff in there, Yeah, she probably will lie though, Navi. But or maybe she might admit that at least she was the side chick to him. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to get up out of here. I hope that y'all have a great weekend, and love y'all, and appreciate Brown Sugar for coming up here and keeping me company. And just so that you guys know, if you're listening to this and you're a Black woman, you are amazing, awesome, special, valuable, and I'm sending you nothing but love, light, healing, and yeah, until next time, y'all. I'll see y'all later.